What's going on, Doozers, and welcome to episode 10 on the Shadowtopia server, season number 2. So, we are starting today out over in the shopping district, and the reason is I came through a couple days ago and I restocked the bookshop here. And give me a second here, I had a whole bunch of stuff turned down. We restocked the bookshop, and then I heard that somebody died. And normally when somebody dies, there we are. Normally when somebody dies, that means I make a small fortune in diamonds. So, let's go ahead and collect these real quick. 22. There's another 10. Takes us to 34 so far. So 38 diamonds, and that is it. So not too bad, not too shabby for, you know, a day's work. So we're going to go ahead and pack these up real quick, and we have a couple of ideas as to what we're going to be doing. Now, I know what you're going to say. Wait a minute. What's with this? Only 24 diamonds? Only 24 diamond blocks? Doozer, what's going on? I'll show you. In fact, I'll show you right now. So, we have our Mayan temple that we built last episode. And I was looking at it for the longest time, trying to figure out exactly what we were going to do with it. And the idea struck me. We got a secret door. Why not use that as the diamond vault? So, what I'm doing is I'm only putting full stacks of diamond blocks in the vault. So, when we get to another stack of diamond blocks, they will come in here with the rest. But look at that. That is 2 stacks. 2 stacks of diamond blocks. You know, this looks pretty good on me. So, there is our first Mayan temple. Like I said, all done and dusted. And I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to build another one of these over that way. So, I'm not 100% sure where exactly it's going to go yet. So, let's go take a quick peek and see what we can find. Maybe over here. Maybe we'll put it in here. Now, this one is going to be considerably larger. This one, I was looking into a little bit more of the culture, and I found out that most Mayan structures all share one common theme, other than the obvious being devoted to gods, etc. And that theme is that they almost all have 365 stairs. Exactly, 365 stairs. And I know what you're going to say, wait a minute. How do you have 365 stairs that doesn't divide into 4 in the least? And you're right, it doesn't. It's because each flight of stairs has 91 steps. And then there is one more step to get into the temple. So, we are going to try doing this next one actually 2 spec. So that means each one of these staircases is going to have exactly 91 steps in it. So, let's do some quick math. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's not going to work. Yeah, it will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, give you an idea of scale, this is only 16 steps tall. So, this next one is going to be massive. So, let me figure out where exactly we're going to be putting this and start clearing out a little bit of land, and we will bring you right back. Alright, so it may not look like much yet. And yet is the key word. yet. But what we do have so far is we have just a makeshift path. It's nothing fancy right now. But it's a makeshift path that goes out to the portal. So what this gives us is a way for everybody to have gotten here. And I've kind of got it set back in so that, you know, it kind of winds a little bit, keeps it a little bit more remote. But at the same token, it's going to be so big that you'll be able to see it from the portal still. Now, what I did is I did grab a whole bunch of dirt. And the reason I'm doing this is because unlike the last time, the last time I just kind of flew right through it, and I jammed a bunch of pieces together, and I got lucky. I got lucky that it came out okay. So, I don't want to keep pressing my luck and try to have it look right. So, we're going to be doing this one with a layout. Now, right now, I am even up to the portal out in the distance. Okay, so that little block right there is actually dead center in the portal. So this is going to be where this temple is going to start. And as you can see, it kind of sets back behind this mountain. Now, it's going to be 91 blocks tall. So let me do some quick math. 45. 46 if you really want to count it. But there's going to be 45 sets of stairs, which means that this has to be 45 blocks tall. And the stair is going to be 1 block out, so this would be... That's where that needs to be. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, and we'll bring you right back. And here I stand above the jungle on my dirt pillar. No, guys, that's not what we're doing. So here we go. This is the top of our build. This is what the very tippy top is going to look like. We may actually extend this out just a little bit, but keep in mind that this right now is 13 by 13, making this already a pretty big footprint. And then top it off with the fact that we're 46 blocks high. So that means that whatever this footprint is, it has to get bigger by 2 blocks or more every level. So this is going to be a pretty hefty build. I mean, figure it's probably going to go out to about there to there. So we're taking up a lot of real estate with this. And I mean, look at this. I can see everything from here, which is exactly what I wanted. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to see the portal from here. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing that right now. So I don't know if maybe that's something that's going to change. Now, my biggest concern now is I'm looking down here and I see this water, which means that some of this may actually end up covering some of that water mass. So we'll have to take a look at that, and we'll cross that bridge as we get there. But for right now, I'm going to make a cross right here in the center. That way I can get a center point marked. Just like that. And we're going to go ahead and start getting this built. All right, so we have the base pillars laid out now. And we have all the stairs. Well, they're in there. They're made of dirt right now, but they're there. So now all we have to do is actually replace these with real stairs. And thankfully, that's going to be relatively easy. I can put the first set right here on the initial set and then just bring it right down. So this is going to go relatively quickly. And then it's a matter of actually building out this ziggurat. So I think we're going to do that in the form of a time lapse. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the music. All right, so a quick update as to how much progress has been made. We have the first set of stairs in. The jungle is all cleared out, and I'm not gonna lie, I hired people. I hired White Top and MomMom to come help me. But we do have the first set of stairs in, and just like the other pyramid, we do have our hidden entrance. Now, this one's going to have the hidden entrance, but it's also going to have just a couple of regular entrances in. What we're going to be doing is we're actually going to build the pyramid first, and then I'm going to come through and get rid of all of the dirt inside of it and make it multi-level. And I know that originally I had said that my main base, my mega base, so to speak, was going to be that one, with somebody flying around it. But as I'm looking at this massive ziggurat that we're making, I think this actually may be more beneficial for me to use as a storage system, just because of the sheer blueprint that it's going to have. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing, which now means that I'm a little bit more in a rush to get this finished. Woo! Somebody's flying. Oh, that's Banana. I wonder if he remembers what happened last time. So, in any case, I do got to square up with MomMom and White Top. So, I know that you guys are grabbing the wood and stuff, and that's absolutely cool. But I don't feel
I'm just
right.
sorting it.
I don't feel right. So, let's see. Yeah. Yeah. That seems fair. Especially considering I'm probably going to ask you guys to come help me get rid of the dirt later on.
That
So,
won't be a problem at all.
hopefully that covers that.
Oh, holy cow!
Yeah, that covers it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Awesome. So, I'm going to start going on a little bit of a collection. I got to get some andesite. I got to get some more stone brick, some cobblestone, so I can make a whole bunch of different stairs. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build out all of these staircases first, get them all the way up to the top, and then we can start building the actual different levels of this thing. And then once we have those different levels, then we know what we got to clear out down here. So let's get to work on that. We're able to get the stairs in. Now, like I said before, I am using a macro that allows me to cycle through my hotbar very, 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 very quickly, which has the benefit of being able to kind of randomize what blocks I'm putting and where I'm putting them. Now, in the process of doing this, I did find something that was a little bit disturbing. And that is a massive cave system over here. So, unfortunately, I think that means I got to do a little bit of caving. So, let me get to work on this, and then we're going to start building out the actual blueprint for this pyramid. So, wish me luck, and we'll see you in a few. Well, guys, after clearing out that little section of the base where I needed to figure out, where the edges of this was going to be, it occurred to me that that is a lot of land to clear out. And I happen to know that Erragar has a clearing service. I believe... There he is. He's already waiting for me. Hey, Erragar!
Oh, hello! Welcome to Foxbury Building Assistance Services. How may I be of assistance?
I need a big area cleared out.
Oh, well, you'll step right over here. Our prices are reasonable. Right in this barrel.
16 by 16, 32 block radius. Yeah, none of these are the right size.
Oh?
Yeah.
No, this is per. So if you want, say, a 64 by 64 by 16 area clear, that's 12 diamonds.
Maybe I should show you what I need. Now, I did already kind of jump the gun a little bit, and I paid White Top and MomMom for assistance. I see a wild Huffleduck.
Ah, there's a house back here.
It's a really really big area of land. So you've seen the jungle temples I've been building, right?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, so I'm working on a second one.
I do believe I noticed a construction out by your area flying around the server this morning.
So the second one is going to be considerably larger. And it's just I need everything down to level 62.
Level 62.
And of course I'm building in a jungle, so you know, there's that.
Always fun. That would require both land clearing and tree clearing service.
Good news, trees are already cleared.
Okay, then just land clearing then. Let's see here.
So, I do have a path laid out with torches.
Yeah, I'm following you.
I gotta come through with a pair of clippers and give these vines a trim, but I've been using that to make some of the mossy cobblestone and everything else, so it's actually been a benefit. It's kind of like having a farm without having a farm.
Right? Ooh.
So, if we come up here...
Yeah, I think I noticed this in its infancy.
Yeah. So, do you see the line that goes around this build?
I do. Give me one moment, and I'll give you an estimate on pricing.
Yeah, because I need everything into this line cleared down to level 62.
Okay. That is perfectly doable with the Fox Bear Building Assistance Services.
And I'll have beacons set up, so...
So it begins at... Give me one moment, I need to grab something. A third off the price, so we'll say 2 stacks of diamonds is the...
2 stacks of diamonds?
That's correct.
What does that convert into in blocks?
14 with 6 remaining, if I'm not mistaken. If I have my conversions correct in front of me.
How many?
14 with 6 diamonds remaining. One stack of diamonds is 7. I'm sorry, 2 diamonds remaining. My apologies, sir.
Yeah, I knew that didn't sound right.
So I need to give you 2... Hold on, I just broke these into actual diamonds. So you need 2 stacks... 2 stacks of diamonds, you said?
This is the estimate, yeah.
Follow me. Ow.
Aha! I see.
That's cool.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so here is 64. And then... Ah! Where are you?
You need 7
And-
blocks and then 1 down the side. Oh, perfect.
That's right.
Alrighty. Yep, that is perfectly correct, sir. I'll get to work on it right away as soon as I film one thing for my own episode. No plugs, no plugs.
No plugs. Subscribe to Erragar.
Correct.
What do you think of the Diamond Vault?
This is cool. This is really cool. I like
This is now 1 stack and 62 diamond blocks.
Good lord.
And I have to go.
I have 4 left, I think. 4 diamond blocks left.
Well, now you're rich.
But to be fair, I was putting a lot of stuff into the build challenge. I just failed. So I forgot that.
So I'm gonna head over there and I'm gonna start working on clearing out the land. And I guess whenever you're ready, I'll meet you over there.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you, Erragar.
Catch you in a bit.
Well, that was an interesting conversation, and thankfully now we have the assistance of Fox Bear Building. Hello. So hopefully we can get this area cleared out before Tuesday, which is when this episode is going to come out. But that being said, I can't slack and I can't dilly-dally. I'm going to get to work on this right now. So hopefully we'll be back in a little bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It may have been a minute or two for you, but guys, it was 2 days. Get out here. 2 days. 2 days of digging. Altogether, I think it was about 7 hours I spent. Plus the time that I had other people over. Now, I do think I need to talk to Erragar about getting a little bit of a refund, because I feel like I did a lot more than 1/3. But regardless, we are, I mean, we're cleared out. There's nothing left. So now we can start actually working on building the actual ziggurat. Unfortunately, I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking that we might not quite have enough time to do the entire thing today. So I'm at least going to get the first level done, and then I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Well, like I said, I think that about wraps us up. I did put a little bit more time into getting some of the baseline stuff for the base done. I did get the outside wall done. And unfortunately, I looked at the time and realized that I am out of time for this episode. I have got to get this edited. There's a whole bunch of time lapses I got to take care of. I think altogether we have about 8 hours worth of time lapse footage that I got to condense down, which I'm sure you've already seen. So thanks for hanging out through all that. So as always, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for subscribing if you haven't already subscribed. And if you haven't, well, what are you waiting for? Click the button. So that being said, guys, as always, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the support. Don't forget to leave some comments. I always read them. And you can also hit me up on Twitter at DoozerIM. So, see you guys soon. I'm DiamondDoozer, and I'm out.